Hey, good afternoon Patreon, how are we all doing today? I am back once again with a bit more Mind Your Language for you. We absolutely love this show, don't we? It's absolutely brilliant. And this is episode 11 of the first series, A Point of Honour. So, without much further ado, let's just get into it because this is a Patreon video. So, no pissing about, let's just do it.
Good evening, everyone.
So!
Not all here yet, then, I see. Oh, well, not to worry. Good evening, Giovanni.
Oh, it's not good anything.
Why, what's the matter?
I've got a terrible overhang.
Overhang!
Well, whatever it is, I've got it. I drank too much vino at lunchtime.
Oh, it's fatal to drink at midday. Oh. Oh, good evening, Max.
Oh, please, don't speak too loud.
I am thinking you have been also looking on the wine too much.
That's the trouble. He's not looking, he's drinking like me.
Yeah, why did you drink so much?
It was the feast of my patron saint, Saint Maximilian. So we had a drink.
Then we drink to my patron, Saint Giovanni.
Then we have a drink for my patriarch,
Then one for the Pope,
Archimedes,
Leonardo da Vinci,
Melina Mercury,
Sophia Loren.
and after that, I remember nothing.
I remember nothing!
Me neither.
Yeah, well, you better go and sit down gently. All right?
Ali!
Excuse me, please.
Squeeze me, please!
That way. Ali, what are you doing?
I'm checking with my compass.
Yeah, but checking what?
I'm wanting to find out where is Mecca.
Hey, I know where Mecca is. It's a big dance place in Hammersmith.
You spaghetti.
To be fair, I thought he was going to say Mecca Bingo,
It's a big dance
but it probably didn't exist yet.
place in Hammersmith.
You spaghetti head. You are not understanding. I'm explaining to you.
Spaghetti head! Jesus! Few years ahead of his time. I mean, that's a relevant insult these days. We've seen that haircut that the kids have. Yeah, the I'll meet you at McDonald's bro haircut.
Tomorrow, I'm having the head. You are not understanding. I'm explaining to you. Tomorrow,
Mecca is. It's a big dance.
you are not understanding. I'm explaining to you. Tomorrow, I'm having the honor of leading the prayer in our holy mosque. So tonight, I'm going to have a practice after the class.
Waste of time. The Sikh religion is the true faith.
That's not true. Catholic religion is a true faith.
Roman Catholic.
Oh, Catholic religion is a true faith.
Roman Catholic.
Oh, there's a Roman Catholic.
Orthodox.
What about Martin Luther?
Shinto.
Buddha,
Shinto. They're all going mad over the religion. See, this is why I don't do religion. Because it just causes trouble.
Orthodox.
What about Martin Luther?
Shinto.
Buddha, religion not true, only state is true.
Oh,
Sit down, everyone, sit down. Actually, you're all wrong. According to the Bible, the original true faith was the Jewish one.
I don't believe it.
True, it's Holy Writ.
Who writ it?
Holy Writ
true, it's Holy Writ. Who writ it?
is the Bible.
Yeah, you can't believe everything you read in the Bible.
No, why not?
Well, some of it's, how you say, fairy tales. You take
Fairy
that
tales.
Now, you're not going to tell me it was only an apple he was after.
Oh!
I know what he was after.
Snap! Ah! That's the second time that's happened now. Be careful, Max.
I'm sure
Not
you
you.
do, but we won't pursue that. You're here to improve your English, not disprove the Bible. Danielle is late this evening, however.
Seeing as this copy of My Language is so quiet, I'll turn myself down a bit. So let me just do a bit of testing. Woo! That'll do.
We'll carry on without her. Right, as you know, in a few weeks' time, you will all be taking your lower Cambridge. So tonight, I thought I'd give you an oral examination.
You are wanting to look at our tooths?
No, I mean that I'm going to go around the class and ask you all to give me some answers and hope that I get some correct ones.
We are having a quiz.
Yes, sort of.
Like Mr. Mind.
Mastermind.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Exactly, that's not a bad idea, really. Let's make it competitive. We'll have a knockout competition.
You mean like at the big punch-up?
Only verbally. I'll go round the class.
You mean
and
like
whoever
at the
fails
big
to answer the
punch-up?
question correctly drops out, all right? Now, where shall we start? Yes, Jamila. I'll give you an easy one to start with. What is the plural of goose?
Geese.
Goose.
Yes. One goose, two...
Gooses?
Gooses!
She's knocked out.
You know, the plural of goose is geese.
Oh, geese.
We won't count that. Let's have another one. Let me see. What is the opposite of good?
Bad.
Not good.
Not
The
good.
would have said bad, but we'll accept that. All right. Giovanni, what is an epistle?
That's easy. An epistle is the wife of an apostle.
That's you out.
I'm wrong.
Yes, an epistle is a letter. Max, give me another word for forward.
McDonald.
McDonald.
Yeah, he plays forward for Arsenal.
I don't mean that kind of forward. Another word for moving forward.
Advance.
Advance, yes, good, well done.
Good.
Anna, another word for debunk.
Debed.
Another word for debunk. Debed. That's fucking brilliant.
Another word for debunk.
Debed.
Debed.
No, it means to ridicule. Ali, correct the following sentence. Last...
Ridicule. No, it doesn't. It means to disprove something. Doesn't it? I mean, you know, in modern terminology, whenever something's disproven, like a theory or a conspiracy theory, something like that, they say it's been debunked. Right?
No, it means to ridicule. Cinema. Correct the following sentence. Last
Oh,
night,
God.
I am going to the cinema.
Last night, I'm not going to the cinema.
Wrong.
It is not wrong. Because last night, I'm not going anywhere at all.
You should have said last night I went to the cinema.
But I'm telling you, I didn't went.
Oh my
It
God!
doesn't matter whether you did or didn't. You're out. All right?
I'm sorry, I'm so late, Mr.
Oh,
Brown.
that's all right, Danielle. Were you held up by the traffic?
No, I was held up by a man.
Heavens, you mean a mugger?
I do not know his name. But he works as a woodwork teacher here in the school.
One of the teachers here tried to rob you.
No, not rob me.
Oh, well, surely not,
He was trying to chatter me up.
Oh,
He wanted to take me out.
You want I give him a bunch of fivers.
He's bigger than you, Max.
Everybody's bigger than me.
Hey! Watch what you're saying, huh?
Listen, Nana Mascuri, you don't fly.
Okay, come outside.
No, all right, settle down, you two. Come on. Don't worry about it, Danielle. I'm sure
Come
that this...
outside. Da 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 da. Just popped in my head.
woodwork teacher, whatever his name is.
Who grew up on that? Come outside, with Auntie Mabel and Pippin and the spotty plane. Oh, those are the days.
No, all right, settle down, you two. Come on. Don't worry about it, Danielle. I'm sure that this woodwork teacher, whatever his name is, was only trying to be friendly.
But he was trying to be more than friendly. He would not let me go past until I agreed to have dinner with him.
He does seem to have been rather persistent.
Then, Eureka! I have, how you say, a brainwash.
Wait.
Brainwash.
I tell him I cannot go out with him because I am engaged to be married.
Ah, very good. Quick thinking.
Wait a minute. Who has she said she's engaged to? It's going to be Mr. Brown, isn't it? I can see that coming. Oh, God.
There's only one problem.
What was that?
I tell him I'm engaged to be married to you.
I knew it!
Yes. It was a good idea, yes?
It was a good idea, no.
No.
Hear you.
Only Gladys.
Oh, great. That's worse than putting it on news at 10. It'll be all over the school by now.
You say that Mr. Brown is engaged to
Oh.
his French student?
That's right. I heard her tell Mr. Jarvis in the tea room.
Well, this is absolutely disgraceful. I think he might have had the decency to tell me first.
Mr. Jarvis. It was never clear what Jack did for a job. Was he a history teacher in the 70s?
Tell you?
Yes. It's most inconsiderate.
Oh, dear. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Didn't know what?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I must be getting back.
Before you say too much.
Oh, Gladys, did you say anything to Miss Courtney about Danielle and me?
Oh, only in passing.
Oh, great. Go and check it.
I didn't mean any harm. I'd no idea she felt that way.
What way?
About you.
What are you talking about?
Oh, unrequited love.
Pardon?
You and her ladyship. She fancies you.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, oh, it's true. Oh, she was very upset when she heard about you and Danielle. Poor
Gladys,
soul.
I don't know
That's
where you
not
got
why
this
she's
ridiculous
upset.
story from, but you are completely mistaken.
Oh, no, I'm not. I heard her.
What? I mean, she told you that she fancied me?
Well, not in so many words, but
No, I bet
knew.
not.
It was written all over her face.
I can't believe it.
Yes, oh, it's not unusual, though. Oh, lots of older women fall for younger men. My sister ran off with the 30-year-old milkman.
Really? How old was your sister?
65.
But Miss Courtney's always given me the impression that she didn't like me.
Oh, well, women are very funny. And she's at a funny age.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well, the best of luck.
Thank you. Come to think of it, you're...
It is true though. I had a thing with an older woman when I was young. How old was I? 16, and she was 36, 37, I think. 36, 37. Yeah, and I was 16. Yeah.
You're not far off it yourself.
It does happen. People think it only happens the other way around. Older men going for younger women, but it doesn't. Well, it's the other way around as well.
Enter?
Miss Courtney.
Well, well, if it isn't the college Casanova.
Yes, well, I've come to
And
explain...
it wasn't just a crush, it was a thing. Like, you know. Not an open relationship, but things. It was a thing with things. So, yeah. I can back that up.
about that.
Are you sure you can spare the time?
It's a complete misunderstanding, you see. I'm not really engaged to Danielle. She only said that to stop one of the teachers from pestering her.
Really?
Oh, it's perfectly true. The chap who takes the woodwork class was trying to shut her up.
Oh, woodwork
Mr.
class.
Jarvis?
Is that his name? Well, I've never met him. Anyway, she concocted the whole thing just to get out of an embarrassing situation.
I see.
I'm terribly sorry. Especially in view of, well...
In view of what?
Yeah, well, I hardly like to mention it.
Well, you have mentioned it, so you may as well continue.
Well, let me say right away that it's a perfectly natural thing to happen.
What is?
Well, for one person to be attracted to another despite a difference in their ages.
To what two persons are you referring?
Well, you and I.
Oh, God.
You and I?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Brown, I'd no idea you felt like that about me.
No.
Well, as you said yourself, it's perfectly natural. Oh, you poor dear boy.
Oh, no, Miss Courtney, you don't understand.
Oh, but I do. Men have always found me rather fascinating.
Yeah, I'm sure they have. Look, let me explain. You
Now,
see-
there's no need to apologise for the way you feel.
Yes, but
Of
I'm
course, it's out of the question.
But, Miss Courtney, please.
Now, don't start grovelling. You'll get over it.
Yes, I suppose I will.
And now I suggest you go and squash this foolish rumour about you and your French fiancée.
Right, I'll do that. Thank you.
And
I'm trying to work out whether he's made things better or worse. I've no idea, really, honestly.
about you and your French fiancée.
Right, I'll do that. Thank you.
And Mr. Brown,
Yes, Miss Courtney?
don't worry about this other little affair. I shan't tell a soul. Your secret is safe with me.
You're very kind.
Poor fellow.
Come on, Danielle. Just a kiss. Come on, love.
Mr. Brown!
Danielle, aren't you in the classroom?
Oh, that's the
I'm trying
creep.
to explain to Mr.
Oh,
Jarvis.
bloody hell, he's not exactly much to look at, is he? Jesus Christ.
What I said between us is not true.
Sure.
And don't start getting offended, alright? Ugly people can say that about other ugly people. So, yeah. Oof.
It's every man for himself, is it, Brown?
Look, I'd appreciate it, Mr. Jarvis, if you stopped pestering my students, if you don't mind.
Pardon me? Touch of the green eye, is it?
Certainly not.
Oh, well then, as they say in this lovely lady's land, fermez la bouche. Shut your gob.
Don't you speak to Mr. Brown like this. He will be angry with you.
Oh, really?
He is not frightened of you.
Oh, aren't you?
Well, I'm not.
No, he is not. And if you're not careful, he will hit you.
I hate it when women do that. Start a fight on behalf of you. On your behalf, or on behalf of a man who just doesn't want anything to do with it at all. Because you've dragged him into it. You gobby cow, you!
Danielle.
Mr. Brown like this. He will be angry with you.
Oh, really?
He is not frightened of you.
Oh, aren't you?
Well, I'm not.
No, he is not. And if you're not careful, he will hit you.
Danielle.
You couldn't hit a fly.
Look, Jarvis, I'm not in the slightest...
And he is ready whenever you are.
Right, tonight, after class, in the yard, we'll have a punch-up.
Also try to work out where I recognise him from.
Hey, Mr. Brown.
Oh, I hope it's... What is... Sid?
Fancy a drop of tiddly? A tiddlywink.
Tiddlywink?
A drink.
Oh, a drink.
Drop of Jack the Dandy.
Jack the Dandy, it's Andy. Here he is with his slang again. Remember that episode when he was just confusing the life out of Max, Giovanni, and was it Ranjit? Yeah, that were hilarious.
Drop of brandy. Get this drink up.
Oh, brandy, not shandy. Ah, yeah. I made that mistake the last time. I thought Jack the Dandy meant shandy, but it's not. It's brandy.
Big fight.
No, thanks.
Please yourself.
Here, baby. Hello, baby.
Suppose it's all
one of
over the
these?
school?
Ah, the news has got...
Joe Bicky. Come on then. Up. Pop. Good boy. You good boy.
around.
I suppose it's all over the school?
Ah, the news has got around. Here, listen, I can give you a few tips, you know.
Tips?
Yeah, I used to read them right.
Fight.
You've got it. Listen, I'll tell you what you do.
That's not rhyming slang. I used to read and write fight. What? That can't be a real slang term.
Put your hands up like that. You stand and you start weaving. All of a sudden you do the anti-shuffle. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I feel rather nervous.
Oh, it's the analogy, isn't it?
An Aladdin?
Yeah.
Adrenaline?
Oh, well, you should know. Well, you should be all right once you've hit him a couple of times.
Yeah, it's him hitting me that's worrying me. Perhaps if I had a quiet word with him, he might forget the whole thing.
Listen, you can't back out of it now. There's a principle involved.
Yeah, well, let her fight, Mr. Jarvis. They're more evenly matched.
Yeah, but listen, it's a point of honour. You mustn't let Mr. Jarvis know you're frightened of him.
I think he knows already.
Oh, well, I'll see you later. Don't forget the old one, too. Hey,
The old one too.
Professore,
Hello, Giovanni.
this fight.
What about it?
Well, we show you how to win. When you get in the ring, first you smash him in the stomach. Then when his head comes down, you knee him under the chin.
No. Much better. Chop the back of the head.
No. First, you hit him in the throat, and then you butt him in the stomach.
Fighting, you're here to learn English. I mean, don't forget why you're here. Right, so now, who haven't I asked a question so far? Right, Suli, give me the comparative and the superlative of the following adjective, all right? Rude.
Lewd, luder, ludest.
Light, right.
Right.
Ranjit, complete the following proverb. A bird in the hand
Is worth two in the bush.
Makes mess on your wrist.
Yeah, that
in the
boy.
hand is worth two in the bush. You're out.
Bird in the hand makes a mess on your wrist.
Right, Danielle, explain the meaning of the word illiterate.
Dumb.
That is someone whose parents are not married.
No, that's illegitimate.
Oh, Danielle, that's illegitimate. Sorry. Juan.
Si, senor.
Give me the opposite of the following words.
Por
Ready?
favor.
Not ready.
Yeah, I hadn't started.
Ready? Not ready.
One.
I lost.
That's enough.
That's not enough.
Stop.
Go.
Sit down.
Stand up.
Somebody stop him, please.
Silenzio!
Hey, I do good, huh?
Yeah, you did actually. Quite good.
Right, Taro.
Aso.
The following tenses of the verb to move. Past perfect, the present perfect, the past continuous. Well, say something, Taro.
I'm out.
I'm out. It's so forfeited.
Taro.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Right, who have you got left in?
I love him.
Yeah, well, let's see how many of you can survive another round.
I love you too.
Can you count up to 10?
जी
Count up to 10. 1, 2, 3.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10
No, in English.
Hello.
1 2
Two.
4
Ah!
6
4. Sorry, gentlemen. Max, give me another word and explain to me what is the meaning of syntax.
Is it a tax you pay when you go to the church?
Syntax!
No, it means sentence construction. Suli, spell democracy.
CHINA
Fuck off. No, fuck it, no. Right, she's really starting to piss me off now with her little commie bullshit. Spell democracy. CHINA. No, that country wouldn't know democracy if it bit it on the ballsack.
Democracy.
With your fucking social credit score. Serious, you need to take a look at that because it's going to happen here soon. All the information you keep giving them with your online banking and your electronic rail cards and bus pass and, you know, every time basically that you sign up to something online that you use that costs money or whatever, you know, that makes your life easier. That's just more information you're giving them about you. It's going to happen here. I saw a documentary. There were a bloke who in China, he crossed the road when he wasn't supposed to. You know, when the crossing lights hadn't told him he could go. And because of that, he'd lost social credit score points. And it took his level down to such a level that he wasn't allowed to travel abroad. Yeah. Democracy. Really? Can't go on holiday for fucking jaywalking.
CHINA
Suppose if I'd asked you to...
And there were other ones who, you know, had point stops and they weren't allowed to go to the supermarket, they weren't allowed to go to a nightclub, a pub, a gym, a laundrette, what, you name it. Ridiculous.
Spell dictatorship, you'd have spelt out England.
or America.
Well, one, that leaves only you. If you can answer the next question correctly, you will be the brain of the class, which doesn't say an awful lot for the rest of them.
No, it doesn't.
Por favor.
Por favor!
Here is your question. What is another name for a valley between two mountains?
Valley between two mountains.
See, yes.
Pass.
Pass. I forgot what it meant. I forgot what it was, yeah. Mountain Pass. Accidental genius. Pass. It's alright. I win.
I am the big talent, the big brain.
Yeah, it goes with your big head.
Don't stop, please. Thank you. Sit down.
Excuse me, please, Mr. Brown.
Oh,
Yes,
excuse me,
It's
please.
homegoing time.
Yeah, well, not quite.
It's homegoing time. I love this show. Hold on, guys. I'm just checking the poll on YouTube. See if there's any more thoughts. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Wanting to get ready for your big fight.
Yes, Ali.
It is home-going time.
Yeah, well, not quite.
But you are wanting to get ready for your big fight tonight with the woodpecker teacher.
We are wanting to be there in time to see you knock the stiffing out of him.
The stiffing?
Not going to be any fight.
You not mean that?
I do.
Santa Maria, what about all the money we bet?
Money? You mean betting on the result?
Sure. We all put in £1 each.
What, £10 on me to win?
No, we back the other fellow.
You lousy buggers.
Only joking. Sure we back you to win.
You ready, then?
Ready?
Yeah, for the fight.
Ah, yes, the fight. Look, could I have a word with you, Mr. Jarvis, outside?
Well,
Look, we're both reasonable men.
I'm not.
Look, I'm sure we can settle this out.
No, it's not. It's a bit rapey, if you ask me. That, you know, the way with Danielle earlier. No, not good.
Yeah, I'm sure we can.
Oh, good.
After I've knocked your block off.
Ah, just the two persons I wanted to see. What's all this I hear about a fight?
It's just a private matter between Mr. Brown and myself.
Nonsense. It's common knowledge throughout the whole school. Now step
This.
into my office, shut the door behind you, and take heed, for I shall not tell you again. I will not have members of my staff brawling in public. I absolutely forbid it.
You do?
Most definitely.
Oh, good. I mean, what a pity. I was quite looking forward to it.
That's not the impression I got.
You mean to tell me that you were actually looking forward to this fight?
Oh, yes. Besides, there was a point...
I know what's going to happen here as well. He's going to go so deep into this, pretending that he was looking forward to it, that Miss Corton is going to be like, oh, well, in that case, I suppose it's okay. Just do it away from the school and it's fine. You can fight.
Point of honour at stake.
What point of honour?
Well, this person insulted Miss Danielle Favre. He forced his attentions on her.
I see.
Yep. That's what's going to pull her in. That's what's going to make her change her mind.
Male chauvinism, eh, Mr. Jarvis?
Well,
we
why
go.
not? Women like to be dominated.
Nonsense.
Oh, come now, Miss Courtney. Man is by nature the hunter.
Oh, well, this puts an entirely different complexion on the matter.
It does?
Yes. Much as I abhor fighting, I feel that under the circumstances, perhaps your motives were justified.
So, we can have our little punch-up in the yard.
Certainly not.
Oh, thank goodness.
You will settle your differences in a much more civilized and sporting manner.
Oh, I quite agree. How about a game of chess?
The school has a perfectly good gymnasium.
Ah,
If you must knock each other about, I suggest...
it's even worse than I thought. She's not asking to do it away from the school. She's giving them a fucking venue.
has a perfectly good gymnasium. If you must knock each other about, I suggest you do it there tomorrow night after class. Where is Mr. Brown?
He's just putting his gloves on. Oh, here he comes now.
So in still game, that boxing match ended with, what, one punch, and he were down. What's going to happen here?
Sit down, please. I have something for you.
What's that?
If you put this in his blouse, you'll be breaking his jawbones.
Yeah, and probably my wrist too. No, thank you.
Excuse, please.
No, Tara, you do that after me.
Not even started yet!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-round contest, 3 minutes each round. On my right, from the woodwork department, Nigel Jarvis.
That's why he has to be so forceful with women, because they don't want anything to do with that. Ugh.
My left, from the language class, Jeremy Brown.
Hey!
Now listen, I want a good clean fight, remember this. I want no scratching, bulging, gouging, eating below the belt. Shake hands now, come out fighting.
Right, seconds out.
For fuck's sake.
No, it's not me yet. Come on.
This must be having a fight, not a dance.
Not a dance. First punch he's got on target is the referee. Oh God. What's going to happen? How's this going to end? Whoa.
All right, you've asked for it. I'll give you the old alley shuffle. One, two, three.
Three! You funny. The old alley shuffle. Looks like, you know, when you see old age pensioners in an aerobics class and they start, you know, they come on, pick your feet up, where they do, you know, stepping up and down on the spot. Geriatric.
One, two, alley shuffle.
The right foot was moving quicker than the left.
You've asked for it. I'll give you the old alley shuffle.
Shuffle. In fact, the left foot didn't even move, really.
One, two,
Three.
Hold that corner. Big puff.
Big puff.
You are getting him very worried.
He's worried he's going to kill me.
We're going to lose our money. We got to do something.
You're losing a pound, aren't you?
Hey, that's a good idea.
Oh, don't cheat, for fuck's sake. Why do they always do this?
Hey, Mr. Woodwork, you box real good, you know?
Thanks.
Listen, you boxed before?
Right, once or twice. I don't reckon you're Mr. Brownstone.
Ah!
Maybe.
Oh, that stinks being in that corner.
Get out.
He'll need to wash his hands with bleach. No way.
Oh, good evening, everyone.
Monsieur Brown, I want to thank you what you did last night. You were so brave.
Well, it was nothing, really.
So brave.
Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown.
What is it?
Oh, blimey, he's at it again.
Who's at it again?
That woodpecker teacher, Mr. Jarvis. He's making advantages to Jamila.
Advances?
Yes, please. So I'm giving a kick in his backside. And now he's challenging me to a punch-up.
Oh, no.
Oh,
again.
my
No, I don't think we
God.
should go through with it, Ali. I mean, with all due respect, you're not as experienced as I am.
That is what I am thinking. So I am telling this to Mr.
Oh, for God's sake. No! No! What are you going to do this time? Get Juan and Taro to tie his fucking hands behind his back? Well, he's not
Mr.
looking.
Jarvis, good. The fight is taking place tonight in the gymnasium.
I'm sorry, I thought you said you weren't fighting him.
Oh, no, not me. But I'm naming you as my substitute.
Oh, God. Anthony Jackson. Right, where have I seen that fat bastard before? Mind Your Language, yes, we know that one. Oh, of course! Only Fools and Horses, It Never Rains, Juan, the prison guard. The Spanish prison guard. Visitors! What is this you say to me, eh? You take her the peas, eh? That's where I've seen him. Yeah. And he stunk in that one as well. Every time he spoke to Del, he was like, oh, give us to you the charity of your choice. The charity of my choice. Grazie, signora. Granada. Granada. Grazie. The charity of my choice will be very pleased. I bet she will, Juan. I bet she will. Because we were going to let him go anyway. Try to bribe him. Oh. Anyway, that's the end. Fantastic episode again. It just goes from strength to strength, this one. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant. Hilarious. Yep. Mr. Brown fighting for the honour of Danielle. There's a bit of a thing though, a bit of a theme, them two. I mean, you know, they never actually get that far where they ending up together, but it's been hinted at heavily, isn't it? All quite often. So you know, I wouldn't be against betting that they're going to end up together at some point. Be interesting. Probably. It looks likely to me. But yep, I love this show. It is just so good, so funny, brilliantly written. All the actors are great. It is just always good, really good for a laugh, and yeah, it's just one of them that cheers you up, and it's classic British comedy from the 70s. Doesn't feel like a show that's that old, you know, it just doesn't. Yeah, I really like this. So, I guess we'll end it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for your continued support on the Patreon, and I will see you in the next one, whatever that may be. I'll have to check the schedule, see what's been done in the last week and what hasn't been done for a long time, and etc, etc. And we'll go from there. So, yeah. Until that is decided, and I make that video, that's when you'll see me next. Until then, take care, much love, and goodbye.